Good morning, everybody. You're all grand. I've just come out here to get my coffee, and just watch the sunrise. I love the colours this time of year, you know, and the trees and stuff. And yeah, I like the light this time of year as well. I find it really nice. But as you can see, we're down to 5 degrees. As I thought, it's just below where we want to be for sowing any more oilseed radish. So what I could do instead, well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put canola in the field of potatoes we're in, and I think then I've got to cultivate it first, and then after that I'm going to possibly what I might do actually is just put compost in them all first, actually, the 3 that's left, and then before I put canola in. Yeah, I think we'll do that. This is our third load of compost. So getting it on here, the potato field's done. So we're on the second field now. And I don't think it's too bad. It's, you know, it's only a small spreader, so it doesn't hold a great deal. So, and then thankfully the farm's close enough that it's no big deal going back and forth to fill it up again. So, yep. So as soon as this is done, I'll get the potato field. I keep calling it potato field. I really should probably come up with a name for these fields. That one's closest to the old pig farm, so we'll call it the pig field. We'll get that cultivated and sown, and if we've got time we'll maybe cultivate these, but it's not a big deal. I'm quite happy just to leave the compost sitting on the field and then just slowly breaking down into the soil over the winter. So but we'll see. If I've got the time today, I'll do it. And if not, if the ground's not too frozen tomorrow, I can maybe try then. I haven't really looked at the weather forecast for the next few days. It's about to go into winter. And you can see it's quite chilly today. Fortunately, we've still got enough of a ground temperature to get our canola in. It may not germinate until next year now, but that's okay. Or at least emerge. It might germinate, but just not emerge. But we'll see. So it's all looking great. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting sorry I didn't get these two fields oilseed radish in, but it is what it is, as they say. As I see often enough as well. And of course the other way of trying to speed up this whole process is bigger equipment, but that then becomes a bit more expensive. And this size of the farm that I'm on, probably not cost effective. So yeah. We'll just keep going with what we've got. If we do get to a point where it does become cost effective and we can afford bigger equipment, I mean, might do. If I'm still here, that is, at the end of 5 years or so. Well, that still remains to be seen, doesn't it? But, I am hopeful that I will be. Looking at prices again this morning, yeah, onions again are probably a bit down, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to have to just go for it and sell them, because I don't, as I say, I don't really have proper storage for them, like the big warehouses do. You know, that's that one. We can fill it up. So one of the prices at one of the warehouses is going up, so I'll keep an eye on that, and I may end up getting selling that at some point later today if the price steadies off and it's not too bad. It was just kind of bad luck really that the best price so far was on the day that I harvested them. But you know, there's not a lot I can do about that. But I realised I might have taken them straight to the sell point rather than simply put them in the silo. But it's my first year around here and I'm still trying to get to grips with everything. And I think we'll still make some good money from it, so you know. But for now I'll carry on and just getting this compost on and getting that pig field prepared for canola. I don't know what I'm going to call the rest. I'll figure it out. But I've still got plenty of compost anyway, so it's fine, because I reckon I'll have another possibly 3-4 trips up here before I'm finished, I would think. Just getting this cultivated into this pig field, as we're now calling it, just before we sow it. It's nearly lunchtime. I did pop in and grab my lunch from the fridge when I left the spreader up at the farm. I'll need to take it back to the shop. I don't have a way of emptying it though, so yeah, it's just going to have to go with what's in it. So actually I'm quite pleased with getting the compost on, at least for these 3 fields. As I say, I'm not too fussed if I get it cultivated in any others. The main thing for me now is to get this field sown. So as soon as I've done this bit, I will go and sow it. Grab the drill, we'll get it drilled with some canola. So we're up to, what, 6 degrees now, there we go. So I've been having a bit of problem with the tracking on this tractor, you may have noticed. So it's relatively new, so I don't know why it's doing it, but it is an ongoing issue. And I just have to try and compensate for as much as I can. It's quite nice to see that waterfall over to the, just to my right there. It's really nice. I love that waterfall. I could sit there and watch it all day if I had the time. Okay, I'm going to just munch my lunch and get this field cultivated in. We are about to sell our first load of onions. If I can back this up properly. So the price is stabilised and the price of carrots is going up, and actually the price of carrots is looking particularly good. I'll just put this forward a little bit. So yeah, we might be bringing those up too shortly. We've still got to sow a field, I know. so the same place actually I'm taking the onions, that wholesale as well, so for now anyway looking to be the best place for the carrots as well. So yeah. Right. That was an interesting turn. We got there. Okay, so we've got to make sure we get the right side because the other side belongs to a different wholesaler. Switch that engine off just now. Ooh, is that going to hit up there? Possibly. Hopefully it will be okay. Just cleared it, I think. Whew. Now let me do a little bit of maths here. I'll just use my phone. I've got it here in the truck, and we will tell you what we've got for our onions so far. Well, to be fair, there are no more onions, but and the carrots, as I say, are even more, but I think there's less of them. So far then for our onions we got 42,938. So not bad at all. See, it's just unfortunate that we missed the better prices earlier on. Right, time for me to get on with the sewing. I might be back here again very soon if say we get a good carrot price. I rushed to get the field sown before it got too dark so that I could hopefully see where I'm putting this, and I'm not convinced that I can see that well, but yeah, I'm hoping you've also got enough in the tank because I don't have any in the farm because I don't really have anywhere to store it. Now the other thing that I noticed actually is that there's a really good price for manure at the moment. So, and I do have some, as you know, left over still sitting in this, so I'm thinking that I might sell it and then just use some of the manure that I've got up at the glass houses, because I've got plenty up there to put on the fields next year. So yeah, the price is just too good for me just to ignore it, I think, you know. And of course the carrots are still going up in price. I think they'll steady off soon. It's looking highly unlikely that we're going to get the other two fields cultivated in before winter comes. I looked at the forecast and it's going to be some snow, probably around midwinter. That's what they're saying at the moment anyway, but of course that could change. Forecasts are not necessarily the most accurate things. Now, I'm not expecting a lot of these to come up this side of winter, if at all. So this really is for later on in the year, you know, come springtime, when we would get those germinating. I think if there was going to be any autumn germinating weeds, they would have been through by now, but you never know. Putting on this pre-emergence herbicide should hopefully prevent most of the weeds from germinating come next year, come next spring. Should have enough, fingers crossed. So I guess I'll leave it there for now, and if I get a better chance to sell those carrots, we'll do that, and all going well, it'll be grand. We're about to sell our first load of carrots. As you can see, we brought these up here. I thought it was important for you to see what we get for this, because you've been on this journey with me for this first year here on the farm. And yeah, I think it's important that you get to see what we get for these. Also, I did sell the manure. I had about 43,000 litres of compost, which I sold for just over £67,000, and that's all mine, because that was payment for a job that I did. I don't have to give our erstwhile Laird any of that. So that's our first load of carrots in, and as you can see, we've got 33,000, and I've just lost it again, just over 33,000. I will find it again soon, but yeah, there we go, that's one, and then I'll go get the rest. Second load of carrots. We definitely did get more carrots than onions. I kind of thought it was the other way around, so I'll pay attention this time, because it should be exactly the same as the amount that we just got. The wholesalers next door have already closed, 695, and yeah, so this place is just staying open a little bit longer to allow me to finish getting my carrots delivered. Right, let's head back and get some more. The last little drop for our carrots. I think we've done really well in our carrots. I'll work it all out on my calculator and on my phone in a moment and let you know what we got. But yeah, I think we've done really well. And with what we've got for the compost as well, so not only be able to give the bank some money too, which is really important. So far we've got £72,024 for the carrots. That's 30,000 more than what we got for the onions. That's very good. And we've still got, of course, the potatoes to sell, and I've got to decide what I'm doing with them yet. But on that note, I'm going to end it there. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now, everyone.